I bought my car sight unseen, which is super scary, but I have an explanation for it. Firstly, the auction happened in the middle of my school year, so it would have been really hard to get to. Secondly, I'm in Colorado and it was in California, which made it even harder to get to if I wanted to. And lastly, it was in the middle of COVID. So even if I had shown up at the front gates of the auction place, they wouldn't have let me in. But there were two things that I did know. Firstly, that it was super totaled. Basically, it would have cost way less to just buy a new car, an entirely new car, than to fix the broken one. And secondly, my parents didn't know this, but under the P100D badge, there was a line, which means ludicrous mode, which means 2.30 to 60 times, just insanity. But there was one thing that I truly did not know. Was it a car that went super fast? Or was it a car that went super fast while driving itself? I wanted to know if it had autonomous driving. My hopes were they bought the best battery and the best motors with the fastest speeds. They maybe sprung to get the very nicest car out there, but I didn't know, so I had to turn on the car to find out. So verifying whether or not my car has autonomous driving is pretty simple. All I have to do is get the car on and look at the screen and see what options it has. Okay, we've got the Tesla in the garage and it's dead. Turns out there's actually two types of batteries in a Tesla. There's a small one and there's a really big one. I actually take the big one out in a couple of episodes, but the small one is the main priority because it's what turns on the car. I looked it up and it was pretty easy to replace. A couple bolts and you plug it in. And the last thing after that objective and finding out what my car is actually optioned out to be, I kind of wanted to take off all the mangled bits and just clean up my car a little bit because it was making me feel really bad. I think it would really help morale. We called up our local Tesla dealership and we were actually able to buy a battery right here. We place the battery in there. It's very heavy, so just be a little careful. 8mm socket. Lower it down on there.
Using the wrench before, right?
I believe. Oh, we installed the battery and the car is on, but the MCU is black. We just got this battery and it died on us. We turned on the computer, we turned on the car once, left, came back, and the car wouldn't turn on. We're thinking that hopefully the battery will hold the power and we're gonna jump the battery. Okay, so we jumped the car and it seems to be coming to life. I'm really relieved right now because our car is turning on via the jumper cable. So we know that this isn't some sort of short in the system. We know that it's just out of power and that the jumping is giving it enough power to turn on the screens.
Yeah, I think it could be. I think there might be. It's also there's metal in back and in front.
Oh, and we're only heating up the front stuff. Okay, should we turn them off?
Yeah, I would go ahead.
Well, we got these two guys out and that
Great,
completely, look, it completely popped off.
Wow, that's amazing. Look at that. Okay, well, so there's hope.
Yeah.
You want to work on the
Other side?
on at least the ones you can get on the other side. I don't know.
Well, I can get that one big boy, like right here, I think. Maybe. No, I don't have enough like space to grip on for now. I might need to disconnect these two guys, so I can actually access it.
What's that?
Because this is getting caught right here and it can't move.
Oh.
So I can't actually grab on. Oh. Okay, that one's still pretty tight on there. There, I can probably grab that one right now. There we go.
You're almost there, aren't you?
Oh, but once you get that off, there's nothing holding it down, so it'll be able to.
But it's just pulling instead of pulling the smoke rings off.
Ha Yes! Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Well,
need to
that was
get.
good.
I just need to get some more.
It's better leverage. Gotcha. Oh, there you go.
that-
All done.
Snapped off.
All right.
Today is a huge day because we got our quick jacks in, which allows us to lift up the car and then we can get that nasty fender off and we can see what's wrong with the wheel wells, and I'm just overall really excited right now. Okay.
Is it all the way closed?
Yep.
All right.
Oh yes, it totally will fit. Will totally fit. Because where I was bumping into before, it is no longer hitting. After hours of work, this is the moment of truth. In 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Oh! I'm gonna check that out real quick. I think it was the wheel. Whoa! It's up! It's up with the wheel dollies! Yes! It's up and it's working, and now we can do all that we've needed to do for so long now. It is just gonna be so easy. I'm gonna impact wrench the bolts or the nuts, and I'm gonna get this wheel off. Oh, I think
So you think you can pull it off?
I think I can. I don't really know how.
Just be, yep, just like that. Oh, look at that. Ah!
There it is. Okay. Where would it be?
I think, are you getting close?
I think I am. It fell. Okay.
Woo!